Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. All right, we'll be starting here shortly. We're just checking on the live stream, make sure everything's working right. All right, looks like we're live. All right, welcome back to City Bad Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. I'm Glenn. And this round, we've got some quick updates for you. In particular, what we're looking at are some things that we've been doing out and about these past few weeks, days. In particular, we checked out a place up in Oklahoma, just on a whim. We were up there in the Norman, Oklahoma area and checked out Lake Thunderbird. So more on that here shortly. Additionally, we're thinking of some, a few updates on some things that we've been doing locally here at Lake Lavon. Although the water is up and some of the boat runs are, well, closed, there is an opportunity to fish out there, and we're hopefully going to be able to take advantage of it either this past few weeks, if not in the upcoming weeks. And additionally, we also plan on looking at, Texoma for stripers and crappie. We heard some good things happening there, different folks posting, and well, we're going to go take a look at that one as well. And then finally, well, we got local ponds. Local ponds, always good to be hitting that. And well, we've been also taking out the old Micro Skagit OPS commando head on a 4-weight fly rod to go play around. And well, it's been fun. So let's go and take you to the first item, and this is Lake Thunderbird up in Oklahoma, just about maybe 15-20 minutes from the Norman, Oklahoma downtown proper. And what we did was we checked it out, put out the old kayaks, and our fishing buddy and yours truly were able to check it out. In particular, Lake Thunderbird State Park. We kind of just stayed around this area, specifically looking at here, this one where you see a little point. Anyways, things looked pretty good there with the kayak. I know it was very busy. Additionally, there's a $10 parking fee that you need to keep in mind that you can pay at a machine. And while we were there, we were trying to get some shad, and guess what? Ended up getting this bass in the cast net. So, well, it's okay. Ended up having to throw it back in the water because you can't keep it because we caught it in the cast net. But it was still fun. Did also catch a few white bass as well as a little crappie, and fishing buddy got this saw guy. Never caught that before. This one went 14.5 inches. The limit is 18 inch or greater, so we had to throw that one back as well. But hey, it's a new species. We've never caught it before. And guess what? Fun to play with. Catching on that. In this case, that Simcoe slingshot fishing rod that I picked up at Walmart for 10 bucks. It's been doing well for us. And oh, by the way, only 10 bucks with line. So hey, we like them. In fact, I've got 4 of them now. Okay, and then while we're at it, just did a little quick snippet of a YouTube short of a do-it-yourself kayak anchor trolley. And why that? Because we've been using or taking advantage of using our anchors and fishing off the points and just kind of anchoring there. In particular, well, hey, let's go to our favorite fishing method over there, anchoring at Lake Lavon. We were able to go and get a few white bass and some catfish just working off a point, and it was pretty good. Really liked it. Anyhow, I posted this video. It's got some pointers as to how we anchor as well as how we were catching these fish. So keep that in mind. If you don't want to get a workout kayak trolling, you can always do some anchoring. And do check out that do-it-yourself anchor trolley video. It's made out of paracord. Doesn't require drilling holes in your kayak. You're pretty much using the existing anchor points that come from your decking on your kayak. All right, so this is some other things that we'll probably think about here in the next few weeks of also hitting. Additionally, because those lakes are up, in particular over here at Lake Lavon, we're noticing that there's a lot of, well, structure that's underwater. And this is a good opportunity to take a look at some of the old fishing and Google Earth tips. So in the past, if you go back to, I believe it's 2015, as well as I think there's another year in the near past that you can take a look at and see what some of that bottom structure looks like using the historic function on Google Earth. So do check that out. We've tend to use that over the years. In fact, we use it over there at Lake Thunderbird to find out a few points. So do stay tuned. We'll get that video out. We're still working it. Okay, and of course, fishing rigs for Texoma kayak fishing. Got to take a look at this video again just because, well, we heard that the striped bass in the shallows along points and whatnot are happening early in the morning up at Texoma. Additionally, there's some crappie to be had over there at some of the bridge structure. So, hey, keep that in your back pocket if you have the opportunity to make it up to Texoma. And, well, did have to reach out to Texas Parks and Wildlife to find out if you need a Texas fishing license or what license. in the past, all we've done is just get the Texoma license. But since we fish both Texas and Oklahoma, well, one of us has a Texas resident license and an Oklahoma non-resident license. The other one is vice versa, Oklahoma resident and a Texas non-resident fishing license. And while we reached out to the different Parks and Wildlife and Department Wildlife Conservation agencies, and guess what? Got to have a Texoma license. So we'll be having that when we get up there, and hopefully be able to give you an update on how the striped bass fishing and maybe even the crappie fishing is doing. So do check back on that. Hopefully we'll get that out there to you as well. And then finally, hey, got to go do some local pond fishing, taking advantage of that. And while we were out and about over there at Bethany Lakes, we found out that there is some live music, or at least that live music series is still happening over there at Bethany Lakes. And In-N-Out Burger was offering the first 1,000 customers or viewers to get a free burger as well. I think that's going to be wrapping up here this week, because this week is Allen Celebration's 4th of July, which is the last weekend in June when they do this big fireworks show. So we're planning on checking that out. But, oh, by the way, always good to hit the local ponds and whatnot. So keep that in your back pocket as well. And do stay tuned. We'll probably get some more information out there or more videos out there as we go hit these different ponds and whatnot. Okay, so all for now. Just want to give some quick updates. Do check back. We're going to get that Lake Thunderbird video out there and give you some details as to what we did and what we saw, being to learn fish by our trials and errors. Hopefully we can get some good information on Lake Thunderbird. And of course, Lavon will be back and forth throughout there, be it in the kayak or even the John boat with the little Suzuki 2.5. And then, of course, Texoma. We'll get our Texoma license, and hopefully in the near future we'll be able to give you some striped bass fishing updates and possibly even crappie. And of course, there's always a local pond if we get sidetracked with other duties. All right, all for now. Hope you like what we're doing. And until then, next time we'll catch y'all later. And good luck and good fishing.